Alright, you guys, welcome back to a breaking report here on
The ankle.
Hey Amber.
The ankle's a little mean.
So, good day everyone. Hope everyone's having a good one. Good afternoon. I know this video kind of out of nowhere. It's not going to be a long one. There is going to be a foodie one out a little bit later. So, keep an eye out for that if you want. If you want, no pressure. But for this video, we are going to be diving into just the fact that Amberlynn is mass deleting views once again, and it is from the Libby era. Some people have already confirmed that the videos where Libby and that Nick guy are together have been taken down. Possibly the video with the Darlene comment has been taken down. Now we're going to go into those since Amber wants to try and hide this, which, because it's all being brought up now with the recent allegations from Instagram, which we'll go over as well too, guys. Don't worry, I want to make sure everyone's filled in. So, what should we start with? I guess let's go back to the Darlene comment. So, nearly verbatim, Amberlynn said that she would be a PDF file for Darlene from Roseanne. Now, I have a feeling that that either is coming up or we passed that already, where it would have been in the older videos during the retro reacts. So I think that one, it might be lost already. But there's got to be proof of that out there, right? Like victims of an empath, Snowflake probably got to it at some point. It's out there. Next, let's talk about the Nick situation. Now, I have not seen the Nick videos for myself, so I'm not going to make a definitive opinion on him or his actions toward Libby, but it is kind of well known within the community that Nick said some inappropriate things, acted a little inappropriately with Libby in some of the videos. And now those videos are being taken down because, I mean, they co-signed him to be there. So, yeah, and they're the adults in the situation. They need to be looking out for Libby's best interest, and they weren't doing that. Next, the Instagram stuff. So Amberlynn was caught following a Instagram account that specifically had memes, really stupid, like Neanderthal brained memes, but the stuff that it was talking about was very disturbing, like directly talking about SA, children. I'm trying to break it up so that YouTube doesn't come at me too hard, and also because I don't want to be just blatantly saying what it is, and that would be highly triggering for someone. I know when I saw this, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I mean, I wasn't shocked, to be honest, because we know Amberlynn's history, but it was gross, and I was just like, I'm not looking into this more than I have to. So I didn't go watch the full video and whatnot about what was particularly in the meme account. And y'all know how quick Amberlynn is to block. Even if you just ask how Twinkie's doing, she will frickin' block you. Okay, like, it's not new. It's not like Amberlynn just happened to fumble this one time. Dude, I really think that she didn't mean to follow it from that account. And now this behavior, let's look at the social blade here. This is today, January 23rd, 2025, at the very bottom, Thursday. Live, down over 1 million views. She's mass deleting videos again, which means there's a guilty conscience, and she doesn't want that to be drummed up alongside everything else, because you know she watches the retro reacts. It's getting dark. Okay, I don't want to say this is messy, because this is more than messy. This is vile. This is disgusting. This is inexcusable behavior. And we know the saying around here: once is an accident, twice is a hobby. This is like Amberlynn's 4th or 5th charge at this point. Like, let's also go over the fact that she was an adult messaging and pressuring underage Casey for explicit photos. She was an adult when she moved in with Casey, who was still legally a minor. Now, I don't care if it was within the Juliet clause of 2 years. I don't care. It adds up. Abby, all of that, okay? Abby talking to a 19-year-old romantically when she is mid 30s, okay? It does not look good, okay? And the excuse of, well, Amberlynn mentally acts like a teenager, that's not an excuse. That's not a valid excuse in any way. If you want to have friendships with people, still odd in my opinion. I don't know what you could possibly have in common, but you do you, just keep it appropriate. This is girl, and it's all coming up all at this moment. Isn't that interesting? Right? Isn't that interesting? It's not just that the Instagram thing happened and oh yeah, let's remember these past things. Abby, that all that information just came out within the past couple of weeks. The Instagram thing just happened the other day. We're just getting to her inappropriate comments about minors and inappropriate actions towards minors in the Big Cherry Retro React. Why is it that whenever something happens in real life, time like this timeline right now where we are current day, why is it that when something happens current day, it's reflecting back in past videos that we are also watching? It it's tripping me out a little how much things are coinciding cuz like, oh, it's one thing for like one or two examples. This is like the third or fourth or even fifth time where the timelines are syncing up so succinctly that it's just I don't know what to think of it. It's weird. It's weird. And now we're doing all of this, which by this I mean mass deleting videos. It's giving guilty conscience. It's giving let's just try to hide as much bad evidence as there is when that evidence is already out there. Okay? Like I know not a lot or not everyone. I won't say not a lot, but not everyone knows the severity of how deep her inappropriate behavior goes. But now you do. Now you do. And I'm sure there's even things I'm missing. I'm sure. She. Oh, let's go back to the Ask FMs. Yes, let's go back to the Ask FMs where she made the comparison that PDF files are like people with cancer because they can't control how they feel, which just like people with cancer, you can't control if you have cancer or not. It's a sickness that needs to be addressed and properly blah 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 blah. She was looking at it as sympathy, like they can't help who they are attracted to. F out of here with that bullshit. F that frick out of here with that bullshit. So it goes back, okay, before she even had a YouTube. Those Ask FMs were put out before she was even on YouTube. I believe she might have been very early stages, but it was a while back, like Crystal era at least. So it goes back, dude, to a long history of predatory behavior towards minors specifically. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it was kind of a conversation that was tiptoed around a lot within Girl World, but I think now more than ever, she's shown her colors. We know who this girl is, okay? And I hope that everyone else is starting to get the picture too. I mean, it's crazy the drop off in the number of views that she gets now after she posts a video. It's freaking wild. Like, she can't even get 3,000 views in the first hour that the video is up. That's bad. And that, like, originally, she would be pushing 7, 8,000 within the first hour. That major drop off happened right after the Instagram debacle with her following that creepy nunts account. So I think the time of revelation has come. I think Amberlynn is y'all know my stance that like not really anyone can be canceled. You can be pushed from something. So like she could be pushed to resort to have to getting off of YouTube. There's that. But to be actually canceled within life, like, oh, you just can't go anywhere, can't make any money. That's hard. That is damn near hard to do. And even if she does keep uploading, which she will, duh, there's always going to be people to watch. So, All we can do is spread that this information is out there. Once again, Mr. Snowflake, I'm sure, has tons of videos with the specific screenshots and clips and this and that. So I highly recommend his videos. She's deleting videos like freaking crazy. That screams of a guilty conscience. So sorry, I know this video was very rambly. I know, I do apologize. But y'all know that, like, I take this stuff, specifically the allegations that we're primarily talking about in this, very seriously. Don't play around with it. And I'm telling you, when I get a gut feeling, I follow it. And I've had this gut feeling about Amberlynn for a long freaking time, all right? Because even at the age of 25, who the hell says that about even a fictional character? I don't care. I don't care. Now, oh, this too. Now she's talking about like Euphoria and Sydney Sweeney, who is one of the main actresses in Euphoria. Euphoria is problematic as well. Problematic as fuck. When it first came out, and even now to this day, I absolutely refuse to really sit down and watch that show. Absolutely not. I don't care if they're adults. I don't care. They are portraying high schoolers, and yet they have them having sex on screen, showing nudity. That's disgusting. And you're like, I don't care. I don't care if they are adults. They are portraying children. The fuck? How does that make it okay? Right? Like, ugh. Go figure. Drake is a co-producer of the show. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense why Amberlynn likes it too. But that's that for tonight, guys. Like I said, foodie video will be out later. I just got to edit it down. It's filmed and everything. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much. I know this is kind of like a heavier topic, so take care of yourselves, guys. If you find this subject really riling you up, step away. Don't feel bad about just having to step back from the conversation, because I completely get it. I really do. This originally, if, this wasn't my job, this would have been something that would push me away from Girl World for a while. I would need to sit back and leave the situation alone after this. Of course, now we gotta stay up to date, and I want to make sure as many people know this ish as possible. But only the days to come will tell, what Amberlynn's consequences will be. Of course, I can't tell you specifically what videos have been deleted and which ones haven't. But she's clueless if she thinks people haven't already seen it, if the evidence isn't already there. I'm sure, like I said, Mr. Snowflake will probably have more coming out pertaining to this. And yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm sure there's also stuff I missed too. But thank you guys so much. Let me know your thoughts, all that. And I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their night. And I will catch you in the next one. Take care.